Having headaches, and also people mourning due to accident injuries, doing this for them within minutes. Some people will find great relief. Depending on the situation, it might take more work and more intervention. So this is a great method. We have points on the feet and at the tip of the toe that you could also press. You could use your own foot to press on that point, so while you're sitting, one foot on top of the other, and you can press and rotate with your bare feet, obviously. And then your points right below the ankle, behind the ankle, sort of above and behind the ankle that you can press on, and the inner part of the ankle too. For example, for myself, I do this every single day after I shower. So I moisturize my skin, and part of my moisturizing, I'm rubbing on these points every single day. Sometimes it takes like 3 minutes. It's not something that has to take a long time. And by doing these simple techniques, you'll see the benefits. We can go over to find a point better later on, but yes, that's a general area. Yeah. You press into those points. Again, a point on the arm for headaches, basically between the thumb and index finger, the meaty part. Use your thumb, line it up with the web of your hand. So I'll be more exact with that point. So essentially you're finding, using the line on the thumb, line it up with the web of your hand. You press in where the tip of your thumb is, that's called LI4, large intestine 4. That releases gas from your body. So large intestine 4, okay? One has that red part of your hand. Yeah. You line it up, and you press in the tip where the tip of your thumb is. Yeah, you press down. Yeah, so you're you're sort of using the other 4 fingers to grip on the inside, just to have pressure. And then you press inwards. So you're pressing more towards the index finger. This is great to relieve headaches and to get rid of gas. It's called, again, large intestine 4. On both ends. Both ends. And I would suggest you do that for about at least a minute for each hand. If you have headaches or if you find that you're gassy or stomachache, you can do that for stomachache. For children as well. For my children, when they were younger, I've always done this on them since they were babies. They get reflexology. I've always, when I massage them. So for parents with little children, always massage your children's feet. If they're a little bit ticklish, just press deeper. Just massage their feet. Give them a general foot massage. That has a lot of benefits internally. Because even when they were younger and they have runny nose and so on, I do reflexology. In a short time, a day later, the runny nose dries up. The breathing clears up. So it's not just an idea. It's things that I've actually used on my children and on clients. So it's very, very effective. Again, great for the family. I have here, there are no obstacles in life, there are only new possibilities. Touching a little bit on the point of perception. Most illnesses has to do with the emotions. The emotions affect your body. Think about it for a moment. You're angry about a situation and experience. You walk away from that experience frustrated, tightness in the chest, heavy breathing, blood rushing. We all go through that. Especially those of us with a significant other. We get stressed out. No, it's reality. We get stressed out. So oftentimes I have to pull myself away from it, do my Lord's Prayer, let the forgiveness take place, let it go. But then I also come back to the mindset of, is this really an issue? Is it an opportunity for me to learn about myself? Is it an opportunity for me to develop forgiveness? There's so many aspects, or this could be related to so many things. So as you see, the child is jumping across the rock. So the child's not seeing potential for death. The child is seeing as an opportunity to meet his father, to get into his father's arms, right? So perception, very important. And all of these things relate to your health. Cupping, I'm not sure if too many have seen me cupping, but cupping, for example, with the suction cup, you create a vacuum, you pull it against the skin. Cupping essentially brings circulation. As you can see, there's so many benefits, but cupping, for example, removes stagnant blood. It's great for sport injuries, increased range of motion, because wherever blood goes, the muscles function better. So a lot of Olympic athletes, for example, they cupping a lot. So that's why I have those two swimmers showing that how beneficial it was. A lot of Olympic athletes use that. You can use cupping to treat insect and snake bite, to remove the venom. It's more or less like a first go-to in the initial stage of getting an insect bite, for example. Cupping enhances healing, and also it treats paralysis. So it's a great way to get the joint and muscles moving. So again, this is a little example of the cupping kit. I have my cupping kit here. You just attach the cup to this, which pulls out the air and therefore creates a vacuum and really pulls on the skin, as you can see. Pulls on the skin. There are two kinds of cupping, the dry cupping and also the wet cupping. The dry cupping, no blood is taken out. The wet cupping, we do lancets, like small pricks on the skin to pull out the stagnated blood. And it's amazing what cupping does. It's very amazing. Huh? I don't know if everyone heard that, but essentially you're getting hickeys on your back. So yes, again, these are methods that you can use on your family. Like a cupping kit is very inexpensive to purchase. You could buy them. You can find them often at Chinese herbal stores. You can find them obviously online these days. Everything is online. You can find them online, fairly inexpensive. I think for some kits, a small kit, it's around $40, $50. You can really treat yourself and your family, your loved ones with this. One more key thing. How am I doing for time? Okay. One more key thing. I'll wrap it up real quick. Earthing, standing barefoot. Like in the Orthodox Church, we take our shoes off because this holy God is consecrated. That's creation, right? And the most that life is creation. We're connected with that in a very real way. Because we wear shoes so much throughout the year. When it comes on to warm weather, we should try to be outdoors with our feet on the ground as much as we can. Because that's charging. We're getting charged particles from the earth. That's helping us with our health and well-being. Okay, there's so many benefits. Some ideas in terms of emotions, the whole idea of letting go. We exercise surrender, let go for fears. We exercise acceptance, freeing ourselves of guilt. We exercise willpower, right? Releasing disappointment and shame. We exercise love, the most powerful force. This is what the scriptures always teach us. Exercise love. We exercise truth, because when we tell life to ourselves and others, that affects our body. Okay, and the spirit. We exercise insight, let go of illusions. We exercise wholeness, union, oneness. Okay, that brings us to a more healthier state. So, thank you so much for your time. There's so much more to be said. I'd love to say more, but we have to wrap it up. So now I'm going to open for a quick question and answer period. Exercise. Yes.
The urinary, the liver, the kidneys, these parts here, the kidneys are here. Just narrow down just one spot, you might focus on the one spot. You want to focus on the whole. The body is a whole. So you want to clear everything in the body so it can function at its best, So the stretching does that. And the tapping, and I say, if you tap those 5 areas or 4 areas, you'll be fine. But you can also tap the entire body. You know, if you have a lung problem, you tap the back. You know, here, under here. For your lymphatic system, it's here. You know, your drainage, because it's a draining system. You know, all the blood, everything flows from the lymphatic system. So that's why I said if you get debris and all, if it's blocked up, you have a lot of problems. And it takes cancer cells, whatever it is, all over the body. You know, so just practice to tap those areas. The back of the hand, the elbow, the knees, and the foot. You know, all over. You know, front and back and sides. And as you were seeing, I don't know if that's shown where they did the sides. You know, the sides, both sides of the leg, the back of the leg. Am I worried, everybody?
Too excited.
So, we will come to the end of So we will do mostly the practical part of it now. Okay, which is stretching. So I'm going to ask everyone that you can hear. We can do 2 on the bench, 1 on the bench, one helping the other on the bench. We have 3 or 4, maybe 3 standing boards. Those boards you see there are standing boards. So somebody will help you to get on it. And it's going to stretch your tendons, your ligaments, your muscles in the back of the leg. Right? So that will really help clear a lot of debris and toxins from it.